for something crisp. Chicken cuts. Pound the breast thin, then season with salt and pepper. A dusting of flour gives the egg something to hold on to. Dip it into beaten egg, then into an airy bed of panko. A spoon of oil, wake it with chili flakes and a whisper of garlic. Slip in thin slices of pork, let them blush in the heat. A ladle of anchovy stock brings the heartier. Slice pork belly thin, about the width of a coin. When the pan smokes, lay the pieces down and let the fat sing. Flip once and snip them into bite-sized treasures. Kimchi-jjigae. We start by waking the kimchi with a spoon of gochujang and just a touch of sugar. Let it sizzle until the room smells alive. In goes the pork belly, let it kiss the heat. 3 cups of clear anchovy stock. Bring it all to a happy. Let's move to Korea for a moment and make pajeon, the scallion pancake. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of cold water, an egg, and a pinch of salt. Whisk until it's thick. Soak sweet potato glass noodles in warm water until pliant. While they soften, slice carrot, red bell pepper, and shiitake. Blanch a handful of spinach and squeeze the water out. Each vegetable. Today, let's build a bowl of bibimbap. Warm, short, grained rice is the canvas. Spinach blanched and glossed with sesame oil. Carrots, a quick stir.
Turn those numbers into something tasty. Dakgangjang, crispy Korean fried chicken. Start with boneless thighs cut into bite-sized pieces. Season simply with salt and pepper. Dust them well in potato starch, then into 170-degree oil for the first fry.
Chop a cup of well-fermented kimchi. Keep a spoonful or 2 of its juice for later. Save that tangy red nectar. In a hot pan, a splash of oil and half an onion until it turns gooey. Slice ribeye thinly against the grain. In a bowl, combine soy sauce, sugar, grated pear, sesame oil, garlic, pepper, and scallion. Massage the beef in the marinade, then let it rest in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Each bean holds a season awaiting. Stone and water cooks the milk smooth and fragrant. A handful of pumpkin, corn, and mushrooms join to sing with it. Let it simmer gently until the flavors bow to the pancake. We use hot water to wake the flour. Stir it until shaggy, then knead smooth. A brush of oil, a snow of salt, a handful of spring onions. Roll, coil, and press like folding well-boiled egg. It's a lesson in patience. Start with the freshest eggs. Treat them gently. Water at a kind boil. A splash of soy, tea leaves, star anise. Let them talk to us. We start with a clean bird and wake it with salt. Then massage it with soy, ginger, and tangerine peel. Let the clay oven and wood fire work their slow magic. When the skin turns amber, soak, then grind. Let patience do its work. Add a pinch of salt and a trick of the old days. Bittern to set it. Soon, snow-white curds bloom like winter clouds. Slow, let the beans breathe. On a day like this, rain adds its own rhythm. A pinch of salt, a stir, and the magic begins. Patience gives tofu its heart, braised with mushrooms and ginger to a silky milk. It becomes the heart of today's stew. Into the clay pot, it meets pork bones and spice. Carrot and daikon bring gentle sweetness. Pour water and a little salt. Let them knead until they become one. Knead patiently, the dough returns your kindness. Roll and cut. Each strand should be long enough to hold a story. The broth, noodles soft and springy, 2 little eyes to greet you, and a meatball crowned with crispy cheese. A playful cup, yet full of comfort. Slurp and let the rain taps like an old friend. A pot of tofu stew will warm everyone, and we shall give thanks for simple plenty. Silky and rich. May this bowl keep. We'll stir-fry beef with broccoli. Simple too, and all about timing. First, thin slices of beef, a little soy, rice wine, ginger, and cornstarch. Give it a gentle stir, so eat all together. A bowl of pho warms the heart. Char the ginger. Let the spices bloom. Patience makes the broth clear as autumn light. Noodles loosen like silk. Herbs wake everything up. Here, and grind the beans. Cook, then press. What you hold is a fresh block, still warm. Cut it into cubes. Sear until the skin turns golden. Let the beans become milk, the milk become tender curds. Then time and a little good mold turn humility into treasure. Look, snowy skin. My grandchildren ask for something sweet, I reach for sugar. Just melt it gently. Let it turn the color of autumn leaves. A pinch of baking soda gives it its airy bite. Stir. We start with tapioca starch and hot water. Knead until it feels like a soft ear. Low, pinch little pearls. Roll them like tiny moons. Drop them in boiling water. When naan is the same, patience and touch. Start with a little flour, a whisper of yeast, and a spoon of yogurt. Add warm water and bring it together. Knead until it feels like a soft earlobe. Let it rest. Good bread. Naan is the same. Patience and touch. Start with a little flour, a whisper of yeast, and a spoon of yogurt. Add warm water and bring it together. Knead until it feels like a soft earlobe. Let it rest. Good bread. Bath of soy, ginger, and garlic. Wakes the chicken. Massage every piece. Let it rest. A pillow of rice flour with a pinch of 5 spice. Roll it gently. Shake off the extra. When the oil sings, lay the chicken.
I start by lowering pork belly into bubbling water with garlic, ginger, and onion. Let it dance until the aroma fills the room. Soy sauce and peppercorns color the broth, giving it depth. Slow simmer, patient as autumn sunlight, until chopsticks slide through. Then I slice thin. Each
Noodles first into the rolling boil. Give them a gentle stir, then wake them with icy water. A clear beef broth chills beside snow white ice. Crisp cucumber, sweet pear, and half a humble egg. Build the bowl layer by
stone. The beans give up their milk. Keep it low. Let it breathe. A pinch of nigari, and the clouds gather. When it looks like morning mist, it's ready. Cloth and weight.
Today, we honor the grill with galbi, Korean short rib, bone-in, well marbled. This is where we start. In the bowl goes soy sauce, garlic, pear puree, and a touch of sugar. Stir until it shines.
We bring water to a lively boil. A spoon of fermented soybean paste. Doenjang goes in. Potato, onion, and zucchini join the bath. Soft tofu slides in gently. A touch of garlic.
Today, let me show you how to make haemulpajeon, a seafood scallion pancake that brings families together.
Mix flour with water and a pinch of salt until smooth like a calm tide. Slice fresh scallions. Add shrimp.
Let's make yangnyeom chicken, Korean fried chicken. First, cut the bird into manageable pieces. Season with salt, pepper, and a dusting of garlic powder. Coat in potato starch for a light crunch. Fry one.
We soak the beans overnight and grind them smooth. Spices, chilies, cumin, a whisper of star anise. Give it depth. Cook it slowly until the crumbs turn brick red and fragrant. Warm a corn tortilla.
Andy tells his story through patience, heat, and the sound of bubbling sugar. When the maltose melts to the color of autumn leaves, I know it's ready. Pour, fold, and let them mine. Let's wake the taste buds with tteokbokki. If your rice cakes are firm, give them a bath first. While they soften, bring water or broth to a boil. A good spoon of gochujang, sugar, and garlic.
Hey, let's honor another tradition. Bulgogi, thinly sliced ribeye. Follow the grain. Soy sauce for depth. A spoon of sugar, garlic, pear. Steam some good rice. Let it breathe. Slice carrots thin, trim the spinach, shave the mushrooms, and matchstick the zucchini. Stir fry each one on its own so the colors stay bright. Brown the night, we welcome comfort. Kongji with preserved egg and pork. First, rinse the rice until the water runs cloudy. Bring broth to a gentle boil with ginger. Slide in.
Today, let's make kimchi the old way. First, cut your napa cabbage straight down the middle. Open the leaves and rain on a generous pinch of coarse salt. Let the tamarind, the soul of sinigang, soak and squeeze until the water runs cloudy and fragrant. Strain it into the pot. It becomes our tangy broth. Pork soaks up the sourness. Tomato.
Up here in the mountains, let me show you another humble treasure, Hainanese chicken rice. We start with a good free-range bird, a little salt and ginger to wake the
Tea over rice. Quick comfort. Little salt on fish. Let the grill do the work. Flake it gently. Steep green tea. Soft and grassy. Hot rice in the bowl. Fish. A few pickles. Scallion. Nori. Sesame roll fun. We start with pork belly, fat and lean dancing together. Cut the cubes. Sear until edges blush gold. Ginger, garlic, and shallot wake the pot. A splash of rice wine to lift the flavor. Dark and light soy. A touch of star.
Abalone from the sea with a gentle scrub. A crosshatch, opening paths for flavor. Rice, rinse clear and left to soften, cloud-like. A touch of sesame oil warms the pot. Abalone and rice stir until fragrant.
In the quiet mountain air, we make hong shao rou, braise the pork belly. First, melt rock sugar until it shines like amber. Then turn the pork in it. So if the body asks for kindness, I turn to khichdi. In the mountains, a fire, a clay pot, and patience. Equal parts rice and lentils, rinsed till the water runs clear. Start with cold, day-old rice and plenty of aroma. Shallot, garlic, a touch of chili. Fry them until they smell like home. A little chicken for the heart, or whatever you have. Make a sweet bone. In chicken, always thighs and drumsticks for flavor. Garlic, lots of it. Soy sauce for depth, cane vinegar for brightness, bay leaves, peppercorns, and a whisper of brown. Start with lively-eyed fish. That's how you know it's fresh. Score it so the flavor can wander in. A pinch of salt, a drop of rice wine, ginger, spring onion. Keep it. Onion first. Its sweetness builds the base. Let it turn gold. Chicken goes in. Carrot and potato follow like old friends. A splash of broth. Then we wait. Blocks of curry. Hey, let's make ham yum, the soup grandma used to serve. Start with lemongrass, galangal, kaffir or lime leaf. Wake them with a good smash. Drop them into water and let the air fill with citrusy steam. We start with beef short ribs. Give them a touch of salt and a quick bath in boiling water to wake them up. Rinse them clean, then let them sink into a pot with radish, garlic, spring onion, and peppercorns. Time and quiet for kongji. First, rinse the rice until the water turns cloudy like morning mist. Pour the grains and their sweet wash water into the pot and let it come to a lick. We make dashi, the soul of the soup. A sheet of kombu wakes gently in cool water as it warms. Before it boils, we take it out. Too much heat makes it big. Let's make noodles. Hand roll the way my mother taught me. Flour and lukewarm water. Knead until smooth as a baby's cheek. Rest it, then roll it thin. Fold, slice, let the knife sink. Asks for patience, a quiet fire, and time.
We char the onion and ginger until they're sweet. Then let the bones give up their goodness. Spices go in like little tofu. Simple, but not easy. My grandmother taught me when I was just a boy. Today I show you. First, soybeans. Good ones. Clean, soak over. Let's make an American classic. The cheeseburger. Start with ground beef. 80-20. Gently form it into loose patties, about 130 to 180 grams. In Panjir tonight, let's make kung pao chicken. Cut the chicken into bite-sized cubes. A quick bath of soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, and a dusting of cornstarch. Wake the wok with peppercorns and dried chili. And warm a good splash of olive oil. Saute onion, garlic, and bell pepper until they turn soft and sweet. Stir in short grain rice, bomba if you have it.
Little Italian. Bring pot of water to boil and salt it generously. Slip in the spaghetti and cook until just al dente, keeping a cup of that starchy water. While it cooks, render diced guanciale.
Marinate the chicken in yogurt, garlic, ginger, garam masala, turmeric, and a good pinch of salt. Let it rest so the flavors sink in. Then we sear it hot, just enough to give a smoky char. For the sauce, onion,
Al pastor, we blend achiote, pineapple juice, garlic, vinegar, oregano, and a pinch of salt. Thin slices of pork bathed in the marinade for a couple of hours, taking on its brick red color. A hot pan kisses.
Today, let's craft a humble bowl of tonkotsu-style ramen. Pork bones and aromatics into the pot and let them dance for hours, skimming gently. Recap. Knead 8 to 10 minutes until the dough is smooth like silk. Then let it rise until it doubles. Punch it down, divide. Today, let's make a classic French ratatouille, step by step. Slice eggplant, zucchini, bell peppers, onion, and tomatoes into